without love, it cannot be seen. And I feel like the story really wants us, again, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to make a choice at the very end, or at least I am. Well, I mean, I guess it could be we if you guys kind of, you know, maybe tell me something, bring some things to my attention or something, whatever. Either way, I'm gonna have to make a decision at the very end. And the way Ao Ao and Burn are talking is very simply looking at it without love, right? The whole situation. They're looking at it plainly, as plain as you can look at it. It's a game. He's trying to trick you into doing something, which, I mean, they're not wrong. He is. But the reasons for it are not exactly, I don't know what the word would be, immoral, bad. He wants to protect her from something. If she opens that cat box, what the fuck is she gonna find? Will she even still be satisfied? Because here's the thing, right? At the very least, human Angie, in the human world, she opens up the cat box. What happens? She learns the truth. At the very least, she gets her journey, like it's all final. What is left for her after that? Is she just gonna kill herself? I mean, she already tried to beforehand in episode 5, 4, 3. I forgot exactly when she first showed up. I think that's pretty much what it is, right? Her choosing not to figure out what happened is viewing, at the very least, what Battler, this final game, with love. And not... I really hope they don't make me make that decision, because it's going to be a very hard thing to do. The discussions over Burn Castell's reasoning game were getting heated at each of the tables. At some point, each table had started competing to see which could solve it first. Well, too late, I already did. Burn Castell. I have a very simple question, right? Spoilers for Higurashi, but I'm pretty sure you could, I mean, you just gotta look at Burn and look at the main or one of the characters from Higurashi. You'll figure it out in 2 seconds if you're gonna play this game, right? But what is the connection between Burn and Rika? Don't answer that. I just want what you can answer, or what I can probably just look it up. Am I gonna figure out her origins in Higurashi? I can't wait to play Higurashi. I really should have played that first instead of this, but whatever. I watched the anime, and so whatever.
エンジェとエリカはまだ到着しないのか？
もう来てもいい頃よ。どっちが先に到着するか賭けでもする？
エリカ？
エリカが遅くなるのはともかく、エンジェもずいぶん遅くなったわね。一体どこの深淵に突き落としてたやら。
Oh, so they're aware that she did something to her.
ちゃんとソファーに紅茶でくつろいでもらってたわよ。ベルンカステル教の好む紅茶がエンジェの口に合うと良いのだがな。
確かにな。
失礼ね。誰の口にだって合うわよ。エリカなんか、私の紅茶はポットの最後の一滴からお味噌の壺の底まできれいに舐めとるわよ。
なぜそこで味噌が出てくるのか大いに疑問だぜ。
それにしてもエリカか。あやつとは久しぶりの再会になるな。
そういえばそうだな。名探偵殿があのベルンカステルのゲームを解くのにどの程度の時間をかけるのか。
あの子は得意よ、こういうゲーム。多分上から下までを3度も読んだらもう答えを出しちゃうんじゃない？
だろう。
So Erica can't escape until she figures it out.
正解をご満悦で語る。あいつの顔を早く見てやりたいぜ。
いやいや、それどころかあやつのこと。いろいろとへりくつをつけて、バトラ一家以外にも犯行は可能だなどと言いかねんぞ。
That's exactly what she's doing actually too.
むしろ正解よりその自信たっぷりのへりくつが聞きたい気分だ。
Apparently, Battler and Beato were looking forward to the reunion with Erica. But, Beato doesn't really... They didn't really interact much, did they? They had already dueled with Erica in 2 separate games. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I fucking forgot about that part. But now, there was no distinction between foe and allies. There's no friction between them. They truly wanted to welcome her to this after-party show as a friend. Right, I mean, Battler and Byato, they've said this, they've already mentioned this multiple times. Like, you shouldn't really hold any anger towards your enemies in games like this, or games in general, because without an enemy, there would be no game. Right.
それにしてもちょっと意外な感じ。
何が？
だってカンタがこんなにもあっさりエンジを解放するなんて。
Making sure that Battle and the others couldn't see her face, Lambda Delta sniggered. Should I edit that out?
そんなに意外？
意外よ。ベルンのことだから解放せずに次々とバトラに難問を突きつけていじめ抜いたり、あるいはエンジにおかしなことを吹き込んでゲームを最後にかき回してくれる程度のことはするんじゃないかと思ってた。ベルンのことを世界で誰よりも知っているつもりでいたのに。
Oh, I mean, she did say that she is not. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, she's doing all this to cast what just happened last video. She did that to cast shade on Battler for Angie, right? To kind of like help her view this game. It's not even really a game, it's just a party, in Bern Castell's eyes, so that she would go with her. And okay, let me read that again, because I have a little bit more things to say. I'm just slipping my mind. Why am I all the way up here? Why the fuck am I all the way up there? Oh, what? Oh, I'm never gonna see the fucking logs. Are you kidding me? Well, okay, that's it. What was I gonna say? Oh my god, what the fuck? It's right there. Why am I not? Whatever.
予想が外れてがっかりよ。
言うわね。でも安心して。やはりあんたは私のことを世界で一番理解しているのは間違いないのだから。
Oh yes.
そりゃそうよ。
This is all still part of Bern's game. Like I just said, she's trying to make Angie see things in her point of view without love, instead of Battlers with love. And she just said that she's not gonna let her have this happy ending. I think her having the happy ending would be what Bern is trying to do. Open the cat box. Right. I hope I'm getting things right. Please, am I getting things right? I don't give a fuck if it's a spoiler. Tell me if I'm getting things right, yes or no.
このラムダデルタ様は全宇宙で一番ベルンのことを愛してて大好きで理解しちゃってるんだから。
Yeah, they're basically talking. They're saying Lambda Delta is pointing out the fact of what I'm just saying, that what we just played right now with Battle of Kyrie, them, Rudolph, that wasn't the real game. That's only the beginning. Lambda Delta was flustered by Bern Castell's apparently friendly words, which were very rare, coming from her.
バトラス様、ご歓談中失礼いたします。エンジェ様がお帰りになりました。
Okay, that's good.
おお、帰ってきたか。よかった。無事か。
Oh my god, he look. Did you hear his voice? He was so
雨に
excited.
少し濡れてしまったようで、今、熊沢がタオルを用意しております。
That's good. When Battler heard this, he breathed a sigh of relief. Then, he turned to face Bern Castell, showing her a forced smile, as though apologizing for still suspecting her, just a little. So, Bern Castell showed no reaction and simply continued to wear a blank expression with a slight smile. So I mean, he did see her in the game board, did he? No way, he didn't. She just, oh, okay, I'm sorry, now I see what happened. She put Angie in there after all of that happened, I'm assuming, no, she just forced her to view all that. fuck, never mind.
バトラ、エンジェが帰ったぞ。
エンジェ、よかった。心配したぜ。
Come on, Angie, don't fucking ignore them. Don't believe in what Ow and fucking Burn are trying to show you. Angie stared at Paddler as he dashed towards her with a relieved smile. Her expression seemed somehow indifferent.
バトラったらね、あんたのことを私が鎖か何かで岩牢に吊るしてたとでも思ったみたいよ。
I mean, you kind of are, in her heart anyways.
いやいや、そこまでは思ってなかったぜ。
Oh, come on.
ベルーンカステルの友人の家で紅茶をごちそうになってただけよ。なかなか美味しかったね。
味噌とか梅干しは入ってなかったか？
入ってるわけないでしょ。
You know what's crazy? That just confirmed his suspicions. Her blowing that off just immediately confirmed his suspicions. As Angie spoke bluntly, she walked past her brother and exchanged a few whispered words with Burn Castell. Apparently her name comes from a wine?
いや、なんでもない。
If he said that his little sister, being cold to him, had left him feeling forlorn, Beato would either laugh at him or scratch him. After all, Angie was a girl at a tender age. She must be in a bad mood for reasons that a man like him couldn't understand. This is all bullshit. I'm pretty sure he's suspecting Burn. Taking note of this, and having satisfied himself that Angie was okay, he made to walk away. Bullshit.
エンジェが呼んでいるぞ。
Oh, really?
ああ、すまん。
さっきから呼んでるわよ。
Oh, look at her. Her hands on her fucking hips. What's gonna happen?
別に無視してたわけじゃねえぜ。なんだよお前。さっきから機嫌が悪いぞ。
Because she feels like she's not getting any answers.
ベルンカステル教に珍しい紅茶とでも偽られておかしなものを飲まされたせいだろう。
Well, that wouldn't be nice.
あんたに用はないわ。ちょっと引っ込んでて。お兄ちゃんと二人で話がしたいの。
Oh, she's a little
そう
cranky.
はいかぬぞ。わらわはこう見えても領主夫人。バトラに関してはすでにそなたよりもわらわの方が。
悪い、ベアト。少しだけ席を外してくれるか。
By now, Battler had realized that Angie's issue was more than just a slight bad mood. Beato puffed out her cheeks as though she wanted to say something back. However, she just let out a sigh and walked away. Damn, that's kind of cute. But also I feel bad, man. I keep thinking about how she was created. Every time I see her, I think about her creation and what's going on there?
これでいいか。
ええ。だってこれは私とお兄ちゃんのゲームでしょ。プレイヤーは私、ゲームマスターはお兄ちゃん。私たちの間にいくつ駒が入り込もうと、結局は私とお兄ちゃんとの直接の戦いであることに何の変わりもない。
Isn't that a very cold way to look at this? This isn't exactly a cold thing.
確かに俺がゲー
A
ムマス
cold
ターだ
fight, anyways.
別にお前と戦ってるわけじゃないぞ。
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Well, in a way, you are fighting against her. You want her to view things like how you want them to be. She doesn't.
この最後のゲームは、お前を1986年のロッケン島に招待するために開いたものだ。
What a
ゲ
year.
ームは勝敗を決するために行われるものよ。敵と味方が揃って初めてゲームと呼ぶ。そこをごまかさないで。
お前、何を言い出すんだ。
すっかり騙されていたわ。私も最初はお兄ちゃんが1986年のあの日に招待してくれるのだと思ってた。
Oh, look at what Burn and Ow Ow did to her.
これは全部お兄ちゃんの茶番じゃない。甘ったるい物語でお茶を濁して私を煙に巻いて孤独な未来へ
安っぽい温かさを手土産に
But why would he even want that? Literally, why would he
私は
want
最初か
that?
ら求めてるわ。あの日特権島で何があったのか。
Oh my god. Oh, she's so fucking hard-headed.
答えがこのゲーム、この甘ったるい幻想パーティー。私の問いに対するお兄ちゃんの答えはもはや明白だわ。私は真実が知りたい。そしてお兄ちゃんに教える気はない。
エンデいいか、そうじゃない。
Oh my god, why is my heart? I feel like my heart's gonna break right now. I don't wanna.
ごまかさないで。これは私とお兄ちゃんの最後の戦いのゲームだったのよ。私はあの日の真実を求める。そしてお兄ちゃんはあの日の真実を幻想で覆い隠そうとしてる。何も変わらない。お兄ちゃんとベアトが戦ってた時と何も構図は変わらないのよ。もうすぐで私はお兄ちゃんに全てをうやむやにされたままゲーム版を追い出されるところだった。おあいにくね、私はもうこのゲームは私とお兄ちゃんの戦いであることを理解してるの。もうこれ以上は簡単に騙せると思わないことね。
This is so heartbreaking. Fuck. Oh, I don't want to see them fucking get blown away. Thank fuck. Angie's shouting tore apart the peaceful atmosphere. The family members and the residents of Fantasy gulped and watched the scene, wondering what was going on. Beato tried to run up to Battler, but he motioned for her to stay back.
何が望みなんだ。
Oh my god, this is fucking hard.
最初からただ一つ、1986年の六軒島の真実、それだけを私は求めてる。
真実は猫箱の中に封じられている。
That's totally not gonna piss her off anymore. It is. Wow, saying it so bluntly like that?
この甘ったるい幻想で私をごまかそうと。
確かにこれは幻想だ。
Oh no. Well, he admitted it.
お前にこの楽しい雰囲気を。親族、和気あいあいとした気持ちを思い出してほしかった。あの日、あの島で何があったか。お前が忘れてしまった親族会議の温かな雰囲気を思い出してほしかったんだ。
それはお兄ちゃんが押し付ける一方的な幻想よ。
Fuck me.
私はそれを断固拒否する、拒絶する。
1986年の真実など存在しない。
Is that true?
猫箱の中は今日だ。ありもしないものを求めてる。
Wow, bitch. Damn, what if that is true?
私はもう
I mean, it
ごまかさな
can't
い。
be. There has to be. Obviously, it's fucking something there, but
存在するのよ、あの日の真実は。それは唯一の生還者によって書き残され現存している。
oh, Battler knows about that, right? Battler's expression faltered for just an instant, and Angie didn't miss it. Oh shit, she caught him. She caught him in that flicker of emotion. So he was hiding it after all. Damn. Oh fuck. Right in the motherfucking gut, bitch. Oni-chan has been hiding the book of the single truth from me.
エヴァおばさん、あんたが死んでから私は初めて感謝するわ。あんたがしっかりとあの日の真実を書き残してくれていたおかげで、私は真実を知る最後の機会を得た。エンデちゃん聞いて、あの日記はおばさんのデタラメが書いてあるだけで
Oh my god. No. Like you would write nonsense.
あんたの日記にはあの日の真実が記されているとすでに赤き真実で断じられているのよ。
That's right.
ゲームマスターのバトラー以外の誰が
Who do you think? The other game master, Burn Castell. Furudo. or whatever the fuck else, whatever her name is. Or oh, Ow Ow.
未知なる真実の真は1998年という未来世界に
Damn, we could have just read that fucking book this entire
そ
time.
の中に赤き真実で保証を与えるという大役が他に誰にできる
Damn, bitch. Ow Ow. And I think I do remember her from somewhere.
教えてくれたわ。私はもうお兄ちゃんに騙されない。私が欲しいのは甘ったるい幻想じゃない。本当の真実。そしてそれをいくら1986年のお兄ちゃんが覆い隠そうとも1998年の私には暴くことができる。
Look at how locked away that shit
な
is.
ぜなら1986年のベアトリーチェがお兄ちゃんで私は1998年のベアトリーチェだから。
Oh shit, what the fuck going on now? Hold on. Hold on. I'm just listening to the song. A cyclone rose up around Anju. It was a golden swirl of gold butterflies. Just like the golden witch Beatrice. Damn, I'm still doing that hand shit. What?
我こそは1998年の最後の黄金の魔女
Yo.
ベアトリーチェ。
Oh my fucking shit. Hold the fuck up. Hold the motherfucking fuck up. Number one. Damn. She looks so fucking good in that. Second of all, oh, I'm sorry. I just really want to see. Do we get to see like the full model right now? Oh shit. I didn't even know it was all of this. The witch who rules over the future in the year 1998. She stands completely on the outside of the cat box, making her entirely different from all the other witches. Just what will she find in this final game? Also, why is this person always dead? Yo, look at her. Dude, she looks so fucking hot. I gotta fucking read all this. Oh my god, now I'm here? I gotta fucking read all of that shit, but hold on.
過去の魔女は決して未来の魔女には勝てない。
Damn, she's fucking pissed. The cyclone of gold broke apart, and as gold leaves scattered across the room, the final witch, who would inherit Beatrice's name in the future, appeared.
ベアトリーチェ。あんた
How
は
strong is she?
黄金と無限の魔女。私は違う。黄金と真実の魔女。
Damn, the gold and true?
私を拒むことはできないわ。さあ、お兄ちゃんの退屈なパーティーはもうおしまい。ここからは私のパーティーになるわ。
Holy shit, I can't get over how good she
用意
looks.
してきた。よろしくね、エヴァおばさん。
What?
え？
Ready to game? Holy fuck, she has... I'm kind of surprised at how easily she can just control everything now. She just became a witch. When Angie snapped her fingers, she vanished among a swirl of gold butterflies. In her place, in the middle of the cyclone, a girl wearing a dress appeared, bowing modest. No, tell me. I fucking... Okay.
失礼しちゃう話よね。私にだけパーティーの招待状がないなんて。
We still haven't seen the end of her?
私は六軒島の唯一の生還者。そして1986年から1998年黄金と無限の魔女を名乗る
Damn, you can't be fucking
バトラ君の
serious.
甘ったるい幻想なんて未来の世界では湖面に落ちる一粒の雪より儚いわ。
That's mean.
楽しんでちょうだい。
I don't give a fuck how weak his illusion is.
思い出してごらんなさい。あなたたちの無限の推理を。
When Ava held her hand to the heavens, light gathered there and took the form of a bottle? Oh, the fucking bottle that she threw into the ocean? a glass bottle with no label. There was no alcohol inside. Sealed within it was a fragment that lit off a pale, sinister light.
バトラー、それはまずい。割らせてはならぬ。
Too fucking late.
さあ、ショータイム。
Oh, what the fuck is that? Oh, what's gonna happen now? The bottle was slammed against the floor and smashed into motherfucking pieces. A million of them bitches. As soon as the fragment within it touched the outside air, it flashed white and burst. At first, it seemed that nothing had happened. That bottle was the bottle that washed up from the ocean. I'm calling it, bitch. However, Ava grins at them before becoming a cloud of butterflies and vanishing. Come to think of it, Berncastel was gone as well. That little bitch. Crafty bitch.
何をしやがったんだ。
おそらく未来の世界に持ち込む未来の猫箱の中身とでも言おうか。
つまりどういうことだ。
The fuck is happening? At that moment, they heard a tremendous hiss. It was as though a large chunks of hail had started falling everywhere. Meteors. An earthquake accompanied that noise, and the whole mansion groaned. Dust began to fall from the ceiling. At the same time, it seemed as though the curtain-covered window glowed with a pale light. Kyrie and Leviathan?
キリエ、外。何よあれ。
Everyone rushed to a window in response to her voice. Of course, Battler and Beato went too. Oh shit! Yo! Wait. Are we? Holy fuck! First of all, that shit looks motherfucking beautiful. Second of all, this world is okay, then they drew the curtains, looked at the scene outside, and were stunned into silence. Stunned! Yes, that is beautiful. Ginzo's words spoke for the first impression, felt by all who looked out the windows.
美しいものが無害とは限らない。
Benning? What is? Hold on. What does that mean? Benning.
美しいなんとかにはトゲがあるのはお約束に。
Though everyone found the scene beautiful, it gave them all an ominous feeling. Me too. Is this world like... Are they merging or some shit? Outside the window, countless small objects, crystal fragments, glowing pale blue, lay strewn about everywhere like fallen hail. It's because of fucking Ava smashing that bottle. She said she brought something from the future that would expose the cat box? The word fantastical perfectly summed up the scene that lay before them in the glowing rose garden. Where is everyone? Where is Bern? Angie? Ava, where did they go? Where?
おい、あそこに誰かいるぜ。いや、あの光かけらから人影が生え出してる。
A person grew?
煉獄の七姉妹、戦闘態勢。
Oh shit, everyone together with those words of Lucifer's. Everyone finally realized that they were surrounded by danger. By the way, this is random, but because we're talking about Lucifer, I think her birthday was either yesterday or it's today, actually. As I'm recording this. But either way, yo, look at the... Oh, man, these fucking stupid-ass goats. They nothing, bitch. Am I supposed to be scared? One by one, the countless fragments shook and burst, and large, dark bodies rose up from inside each. They were giants with goat heads. One after another, they appeared from the inside of broken fragments. Really? They just coming out of that shit? The realization of the countless fragments. The realization that the countless fragments lying all over the rose garden were responsible for the blue glowing covering the entire area sent a wave of cold terror rushing over all present. Damn, bitch, cold terror. Just like it's cold, like it's ice, cause that shit's blue.
目が真っ白です。ジャミングされてるか、もしくは乱反射無数、的数確認不能。
don't tell me it's 999 or whatever. Even as she said this, the glowing rose garden outside the windows was filling with giant goats. Also, I'm happy that they're on our side. The fragments carrying the goats weren't just in the rose garden. They were spread evenly across the entire island. What? Not just the rose garden, but the entire area around the mansion had to be half covered with goats by now. They're all the way up to Guadorian too?
包囲されたものと申し上げたて祭り。
Then what are we gonna do, Cornelia? We fucked? Right. It's stating the obvious.
どうするのバトナー？
Well, you're gonna turn into the Witch of Origins. I believe that's who Maria is, right? And you're gonna help us out.
招待状がねえ客ならお引き取りいただかねえとな。
Show them the door
こいつ
with a boot firmly placed between their ass.
ベアトのとこの従者ってわけじゃなさそうだな。
ヤギの姿はこのゲーム版の駒の形を模倣しただけのことでしょう。リーチやリーヤの眷属じゃない。もっと厄介な何か。
Damn, bitch, we're all together. A manifestation of the messages within the bottles? Are they gonna act out every single possible message or thing with us?
ボトルメッセージベアト。違う。こいつ未来の住人たち放送の中。
Yes, that's what I was thinking. This is like from the again, like he's saying, the people in the future, like all those theories that they've had from what happened this day, it's all coming back, and they're all going to reenact that shit, or I guess enact that shit on us.
そのうちに無限を秘め、その結果、箱の外の住人たちはその中身を無限に想像することが許される。
Damn, bitch. So quite literally anything and everything they're gonna do to us?
こやつらの正体だ。
Endless.
あのヤギたちは私たちをどうするつもりでしょう。
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. I'm gonna let them do nothing to you. I swear, man, if I was there.
仲良く握手ができる雰囲気は見えへん。
I don't give a fuck how big they are, bitch. They touch Nazi, I'm killing them all.
私たちがこの島でどんな惨劇が繰り広げられたかを勝手にでっち上げてはルフして回る最悪の連中よ。私が真実を語らないことを面白がり、勝手に次々と惨劇を生み出して。
なるほど。1986年の猫箱を勝手に妄想する。
未来世界にはありとあらゆる解釈が存在します。それらは私たちが否定しない限り、全てが全て真実だと言い張り、この島に居座り続けるのです。
Oh, fuck. Well, I mean, you're here, Delano. I'm sure we can fight back against them.
これは厄介なことになったね。
Yeah, we're fucked.
私たちは包囲され、絶体絶命のピンチというわけだわ。
Fighting for our lives. I always found that fucking phrase funny as shit. Fighting for our lives. Did they disappear? Maybe they went back into the fragments. They're gonna come from a different angle.
何か食べてる。
Maybe they're eating the fragments, the crystals.
バラを食べている。
What? I mean, they are goats. Do goats eat that? The squirming crowd of goats was busily doing something. If you look closely, you could see them sticking their heads into the rose bushes and munching away. Dude, are we finally gonna get to see the rose of Maria's rose? And it wasn't just the rose bushes. Light poles, the bricks of the flower beds, and even the stone paving itself, they were all biting all of it. They were biting all of it. They want to devour Rokkenjima whole. Almost as if they were trying to eat up the whole island. I always found this image kind of crazy because this teeth is like chipped away and then this like, and then you have shit to the side.
ただ食べてるんじゃない。
食べているんじゃなければ一体何だと。
They're consuming. They want to by eating us, they're gonna fully throw us into the cat box, bitch. I know it.
侵食し削り取った
I knew it. I motherfucking knew it.
そのものを
ゲーム版を組んだと。
Well, we can't let that happen,
未
can
来の
we?
世界では誰もが今日の私たちは惨劇に飲み込まれたと信じてる。だから彼らは和やかに過ごす私たちの真実を認めないの。
Well, they're gonna have to fucking accept
過去
it.
の真実未来の真実はない
And that's true.
無慈悲なる未来の顎と牙我らの真実を認めず彼らの期待する真実で侵食する
ふざけやがって。
It's always what people want to see.
これが
It's always what they want, not what they should.
勝手に未来のそれもよそのやつらの期待する真実に塗り替えようとするんじゃね
Yo, that look kind of dude. That shit looks so fucking cool. That shit looks almost like a fucking galaxy. Their eyes, the pupils, the guarding outside the window was now filled with too many goats to count, all chewing away. This repulsive scene stole the words from everyone's lips. They weren't just stunned into silence. There was just no point in making a fuss and letting the goats know for no reason. No point in letting them know that there was plenty of prey waiting in this bright, warm room. Prey that was softer and more satisfying to chew than roses or bricks. Wouldn't they already know, number one? And wouldn't they already assume that you're in there, number two? I mean, the lights are on. They just heard people festivating in there. Oh shit, one's looking?
騒いではダメだ。
Yo, duck behind the motherfucking table, bitch. Oh, act like you don't see it. Crouch, look away. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, bitch. Dude, that shit is so cool. They saw one of the newly born goats head slowly towards their window. There was already a huge swarm of them in the garden, so it was no surprise that when one of them looked around for new prey, it would see the light from this window. Its immense, eerie body slowly approached. As it grew closer, they could finally see its disturbing form clearly. The eyes blazed, and yet were still cold, ruthless, and reptilian. I'm looking at him, bitch. And that fucking mouth. I always thought this mouth was crazy. I mean, I'm like, this shit is like pointing out from the back to the front. That's how I viewed it, kind of. The cruel fangs and jaw could tear apart and crush anything. Any fangs that could chew through brick would hardly have a problem chewing through humans. Dude, I always viewed these teeth as like razors, and like razors that would hurt the mouth itself as well because of how they're angled. Its massive body, well, how they are. Its massive body had to be taller than the windows themselves. Damn, that fucking big? And it was lumbering towards this window. It's gonna smash the whole fucking mansion, bitch. Attack on Titan type shit.
この窓は実は後ろ宮家の中の防弾ガラスだと。
砲弾程度あの巨体の剛腕が防げるとは思え
Why
ない
are you acting like you have no way to fight against that?
うわー来た来た陰でか
I mean, you're gonna have to fight theories, but you've done crazier shit before.
金系この窓を許すことなきなりと知り立てまつれ
The power of Cornelia's seal formed a shield around the glass. The goat was blown back, unable to even touch the glass because of this power. Oh shit, we have her on our side? Its weight made the earth tremble. They could feel that clearly, even inside. Oh, now they're all looking, bitch! Look at them! But that tremor had also drawn the attention of the nearby goats. Look at them motherfuckers! Big bulging eyes. A pack of goats started shuffling closer, and then, realizing that they were in competition for this new prey, the pack quickly broke into a thundering charge. Oh, fuck. The window protected by Cornelia's seal would probably be safe. However, there were many windows in the Great Hall. For the first time, those windows became a source of terror instead of sunlight and a lovely view.
ガートルード
She's gonna protect another one? Look at her.
こ
この窓を許すことなきなりと知りたてまつれ。
Get Gertrude sealed another window. The goats trying to break in through that one were thrown back. Yes, throw them on their ass, step on their necks, kill them. But at the same time, those inside the building heard that terrible crash of a third window being shattered, scattering fragments of glass everywhere. The massive goats broke through the window frame and entered the building. It's okay, Golda! I'm calling it. Fucking Delanor's gonna slice these fuckers up. Are you serious? Are you serious? Those words really were coming from the goat's mouth, along with steaming foul breath. Oh. However, it didn't get a chance to say any more. Brush your teeth, bitch. I brushed mine this morning. The fucking seven sisters! Forehead, neck, shoulder, chest, side, gut, knee. The stakes of the seven sisters buried themselves in deep, one after another. I mean, he said that. He was talking about that shit. He was talking about, yo, on the first Twilight, he wanted that shit. So, fuck it, there he is, bitch. He got sacrificed. He got the full fucking Twilight special, bitch. All that shit at once for the first one. First come, first serve. Okay, they're all coming in. Several other windows shattered, one after another, and goats squeezed their way in through the window frames. Their mouths were still stuffed with the bricks they had just been snacking on. I mean, in a way, you can make them bite the pavement. I mean, they already got the pavement in their mouth. Each time they chewed it, it made a ghastly sound like bones being crushed. What? They're so... Listen. This is gonna, buy us some time until they eat the first floor, the foundation, and we start crumbling down. After sniffling noisily as though scanning the smells around them, the goat started chewing on whatever chairs, tables, or curtains were close by. Ooh. Can they chew on the air? That'll buy us a lot of time. The goats would chew anything to bits as long as it was near them. Freaks. If the others were careful not to attract the goat's attention, they would be able to escape from this place. The humans ran up on ahead, up to the second floor, while the fantasy creatures, who were used to fighting, guarded the rear. The goats were completely absorbed by their all-consuming feast in the hall. Where's my boy Cannon? Damn, bitch, this is breaking the whole fucking shit. Even the portrait of Beatrice, which might have been called the symbol of the whole Ushiromiya family, now had been brutally chewed up. Are you kidding? God damn, bitch. Holy shit, they're really shaking everything up. The foundation is fucked. Loud beating sounds, or that could be called knocking, wasn't clear, and sounds of shattering glass could be heard from all parts of the mansion. I mean, we're just looking at a chandelier. Maybe they dropped one. Over, no. Dude, you haven't been like a major piece since like, what, episode 3, was it? Shit, all you can eat is a buffet, bitch. Chinese buffet, bitch. China 1? Okay, it's a free for all. We're just gonna kill every like survive, bitch. That's the fucking name of the game. Survive? Nice. That's right. He doesn't have any magical... Oh, Leon doesn't have any magical powers. I corrected myself. Yes. Not just that, but the dreams of Beatrice or
わかり
Yasu
ました
or whoever the fuck anymore. I don't even know.
ご無事で
God damn. Oh, it caused a fucking tremor. The mansion was filled with the sounds of bashing, crushing, smashing, and chewing. The goats and their wave of destruction were drawing steadily closer.
バトラ卿、ガートルードたちが別階段の封鎖を完了しました。残る階段はこの大階段だけです。
Okay.
あっちの階段はちっちゃいから早いわね。でもこの階段は大きいから時間をかけそうね。
The one behind us? I mean, you break that shit and
時間稼ぎが大変だわ。
Lambda Delta spoke as though it was someone else's problem. It only took a glance at her face to see that she had no intention of lending a hand. Well, what's gonna happen to her? Even so, Beato didn't scold her. This was a game between Battler and Angie. Lambda Delta was only a theatergoer who had been invited.
悪く思わないでね。業務に食われたら私だって死んじゃうわ。悪いけど私は傍観者に回らせてもらうわ。
元よりそなたが傍観者に助力を頼めるのは残念だ。
Well,
気を使ったんだな。俺たちの見せ場を奪わないために。
そういうことにしておきましょう。
as a Voyager witch, Lambda Delta, Voyager, could retreat from this game board of battle if she wanted to. In other words, she was the only one who wasn't in trouble
じゃ
now.
あね、ベルンとあんたたちのゲーム見届けさせてもらうわ。応援してるからね。
Thank you.
ポップコーンを食べながら。
もちろん。今日は醤油バター味にするわ。
Soy sauce butter flavored popcorn? Lambda Delta vanished with a pop. As soon as she did, a black hole opened up in midair and a gap filled out of it. I want to say something really quickly about Gap. I made a stupid ass joke on a Discord server about UMINEKO like a month ago. I kind of want to bring up that joke, but I'll find out a way to say it before the end.
バトラ、リーチ、ちょっと来てくれ。多分見た方がいいよ。
It's a very stupid joke, by the way. Like, very stupid. It's not even funny.
ええ、行こうぜ。みんな、ここを頼むぞ。
When Gap snapped her fingers, a large hole opened up under Battler and Beato, swallowing them both. Yo, shit, this is Rokkenjima, bitch. Oh, I wish it still showed Rokkenjima back down there. When it spat them back out again, they were in an inky black sky. Both of them were floating in the night sky. Oh shit, wait. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, so now we can finally fully see. Okay, so this is the dock. So this is where they come, right? Right here, and then they walk up to like about right here, or maybe even all the way back here. Oh yeah, I feel like around somewhere around here is where fucking the mansion is, right? And so they said Kuadorian is deeper, right? So I imagine that obviously Kuadorian would obviously it would have to be either right here or maybe around here. I don't think it's this deep because Rosa walked to it. So it's either around here or here. I don't think it's like all the way back here because how the fuck would Rosa have gotten there? They could see Rokkenjima far beneath them. And as soon as they realized this, they shuddered. So the fucking so this is where the entrance to the very back of the fucking what is that shit called? The cave? This is where they did that.
これは
群れじゃねえ。こりゃ海だな。
What do you mean? There was no longer a crowd of goats, but an entire sea of them? Just as Rokkenjima poured out from the ocean, the mansion was now poking out from a sea of goats.
ミレージってすごい。一体この島での惨劇をどれだけ大勢が妄想したというのかしら。
Yeah, man, what a fucking...
猫箱の外の寝言に過ぎぬわ。一掃してくれようぞ。それからあれを見て分かりにくいと思うけど海岸線。
海岸線。
船着き場が分かりやすい。よく見て。わかる。
The harbor?
そのまさか
This shit is slowly moving? Are they eating the... They're eating our manner of escape? Okay.
さあおいでなさい未来のこけらたち巨食を幻想をまやかしをすべて食らい尽くしちゃえば
Damn, bitch, all that blue coming. As Ava yelled this to the heavens, hovering above the raging sea, hail fell down with a pale glow. Each one was a bottle with no label and a fragment inside. They poured out onto the island, smashing into bits and scattering the fragments inside them everywhere. Every now and then, one of those fragments would split in two, then split in two again. And every single one of those fragments burst and gave birth to a massive goat. Well, each goat is an idea. To say it was like bamboo shoots springing up after the rain would be a vast understatement. The goats writhed about like bubbling, boiling water in a pot. They ate away at everything they saw. They didn't just eat the harbor, but the trees and rocks, the entire coastline itself. Hundreds, thousands, no, tens of thousands of goats continued to eat. They were chewing away at every bit of Rokkenjima on this final game that Battler had prepared.
悪いわねバトラ君。ミラーはこの島に惨劇を望んでいるの。エンジェだって真実を望んでる。
Yeah, listen to what you're saying. The future wants a tragedy.
巨食も幻想もまやかしもすべて食らい尽くしてあげるわ。
By now, Battle and the others had to admit it. The future wanted a tragedy. Even if the truth of this island had been a gentle, peaceful thing, the future didn't want that. In truth, the truth they wanted was painting over the past.
過去の儚いもの。猫箱さえ食い破る。
なんてやつらなんだ。俺たちをそんなにも惨劇にぶち込みたいってのかよ。
私が見せたかったのはこれでおしまい。戦況の判断に役立ったならいいんだけど。
ああ、ありがとう。
Oh,
おかげ
wow.
で最悪の気分だ。
じゃあ次は書斎に行ってちょうだい。
The study.
ゴールドスミスが呼んでるわ。
Gap snapped her fingers, and another black hole swallowed them up and spat them out in the study. Alright. Goldsmith.
ガーブン。干すならベッドの上にしろというのだ。
Or more gently.
じいさま、まずいぜ。俺たちは完全に逃げ場なしだ。
分かってる。そしてこのまま立てこもってやり過ごすこともかなう。
ロノウェたちはある程度の時間を稼ぐだろうが、それも一時だろう。
If they just holed up in the mansion and fought from there, it would only be a matter of time before the swarm of goats got them. Trying to repel a few of the goats who barged into the mansion would be like using a cup to bail water from a boat with a hole in it. Yeah,
しばらく
meaningless.
は防戦できるだろう。それも時間の問題よ。
その防戦の間に何かの手を打たなきゃな。逃げるか。どこへ。ゲーム版の外へ逃げる方法はあるのか。
Leave the game board? I mean, you're the game master. Shouldn't you be able to just end the game? Like, admit your turn is over? Or, like, give up quick?
崩壊者のラジャにかけて出ることは可能。
You can close the game, can't you? Only Burncastle and Lambda Delta could do it. However, there was no way Burncastle would help. Even Lambda Delta had already announced that she would be an observer instead of lending a hand.
逃げ場なしだ。
いや、一箇所だけは。
どこ。
なるほど。もはやそれしかあるまいか。
Yeah, because nobody knows about that place, right? So they wouldn't be able to eat it.
今日はこのゲーム盤の上で最も不可侵な場所。生まれるならそこしかありない。
猫箱すら食い破るやつら。黄金鏡いつ食い破ってくるかわからないわね。どうするバトル。
Hey, it's a good idea.
即決する。撤退だ。決断が遅れればそれさえ不可能だ。全員を黄金鏡へ避難させよう。黄金鏡の扉を開く。どうすればいい？
わらわが扉を開くだけの。しかしヤギどもの群れが凄まじきハンマホンの毒素を放って扉が開くのに時間がかかる。
扉が開くのにこの書斎を死守しろってんだ。
Okay.
やることはもう変わらね
もう一つ問題がある。黄金鏡外より二人で収まる。閉じら
Are
れる。
you kidding?
え。外より二人？
This is so stupid.
どういうこと？
Come on. As soon as he said this, Battle realized this must be an agreement made between the three witches who are one.
普段ならばわざわざ扉を閉めることもないのだ。今回ばかりはそうもいかぬだろう。
扉を閉める役目。お前とベアとしかおるまいぞ。
両親の俺とベアと一番無難な人生だ。我ら二人だけなら身を守ることもなんとかなろうぞ。よし、扉を開けてくれ。
Wow. Look at them being so selfless. Beata waved her pipe, leaving a golden trail behind as she sliced the air vertically. Then, the gap to the door of the golden land appeared. It looked like nothing more than a thin golden string hanging from the ceiling. But that's just gonna slowly open. If you look closely, you can see that the string was getting thicker very slowly. The door to the golden land certainly was opening, but so slowly that you couldn't even tell if you were careful. At this rate, it would probably take quite some time before it grew big enough to let a person through.
じいさまとガープはこの本丸の守りを頼む。
外壁をよじ登ってくるヤギどもが現れるかもしれんしな。
心得た。我がライフルは獲物を求めておるわ。
Yo, we finally get to see him use his
了解
rifles.
よ。そいつらを奈落の穴に落として遊んでるわ。
He's gonna shoot them off. And as soon as they hit the floor, oh shit. A giant was sliced at an angle, split into two parts, then fell to the floor, showering it with filthy dark blood and guts. Look at my boy!
お見事です。
次は譲ってやろう。
Countless massive goats, which had forced their way in from rooms and windows all across the mansion, wandered about in search of something to chew. Damn, look at the way they're doing this shit, man. Several of the goats noticed a group of people huddled around the staircase, around the circus, and lumbered closer, but they were pulverized by merciless attacks. It's been so long since we've seen fucking Virgilia with her eyes open. Renault's shield easily halted the charging of the goats, and Virgilia's magic spears pinned the giants against the walls. Zlanor and Will's blades also sliced the goats effortlessly in two. The pinpoint strikes of the Seven Sisters of Purgatory could pierce the vitals and finish off any opponent, no matter how large. The Chester sisters were holding their own too. I forgot how I said that. One shot from their high caliber firearms blasted so many goats to bits that you couldn't count the kills with both hands. Really? They would have been more than a match for a limited number of opponents. However, they weren't just up against a crowd, but an entire sea. It was like a pebble trying to face the approaching waves of a stormy sea. Well, the pebble gonna be knocked around, but it's not gonna break.
方針交換急げ。煉獄隊にカバーを要請。
Purgatory troops.
玉が切れたらただのウサギじゃない。情けな。
7人がかりで一度に1匹しか殺せない文鎮どもに言われたくないに。
Oh, come on. No fighting. Just the enemy.
さあ、どんどんかかってらっしゃい。私たちを退屈させないで。
The hall was filled with the corpses of massive goats. As in fear of this sight, the goats that came in one after another formed a wall, keeping their distance. Well, they're scared. Perhaps they think they're no match for us. Oh, what the fuck? I was supposed to read that shit.
それを期待したいところですが、それは甘いようです。こいつら何なの？私たちを見てボソボソと喋り合ってるのか。
Maybe they're talking about how... Maybe they're into you?
どうやら会話をして連携できる程度の知能がある。
The goats were surrounding them at a distance and whispering to each other. Then they nodded at each other as though deciding something, and the whole group stirred. They're gonna break through the walls. What are they doing? It almost looks like they're lining up in a different order.
敵、陣形を変更。より突破力のある個体に最前列を譲ってもらった推定。
だからなんだというの。行くわよ、お前たち。はい、お姉さん。
お待ちなさい。相手の様子が変です。
Lucifer took aim at one of them, going for its forehead. The other 6 sisters followed by her lead, trying to pierce the vital organs all over the creature's body. However, there was no sound of pierced flesh. The 7 sisters of Purgatory were knocked back, unable to cause even the smallest wound. Why? This suddenly got hard?
何？
Pause?
どういうこと？こいつら何か喋ってるの？
What are they saying? The goats kept whispering the same thing over and over. Then they slowly approached the sisters. Maybe they're bringing in the anti-magic toxin, talking about amongst each other, saying like, oh, that bitch ain't real. That bitch ain't shit. Who the fuck she thinks she is? She's just cosplaying. All of them whispered unanimously, and that's lowering the magic. Listen, what did I just say? What did I just say? Listen to that shit talk. As they whispered curses that denied the 7 sisters' existence, the goats lumbered closer. By the way, they are talking. I can barely fucking hear them, but I know they're talking. Also, I told you that's what they're doing. They're fucking poisoning the air with anti-magic.
教育してやる。
Damn, bitch, oh shit. The golden bows of the Chester troops mowed down the wall of goats with a shower of bright golden bullets. Some of the goats were torn to pieces, but some of them seemed completely unaffected. Then, the goats who were uninjured all whispered at once. I fucking knew it. Didn't I say? No, wait, I didn't say that. So this is all looking at this shit without magic, without love, maybe? Question mark? Look at that fucking shit. Damn. They're really trying so hard to deny them, make them weak.
どうやら
魔法を認めない連中もいっぱいいるみたいだわ。
認めないということは
魔法の攻撃が一切通用しないということだわ。
So what do we do?
それじゃあ私たちの攻撃は通用しないってこと？
What if we throw a fucking chair at them?
私たちを認めてくれなきゃ攻
Endless Line.
そんなことが。
試してみるのが一番ですな。
Renov stepped forward, stamped on the floor twice, and a red barrier rose up in front of him. The crowd of goats dashed into it with a terrifying force. While some goats were blown away by it, several of them slipped right through the magical barrier. Renov is a creature of magic. What? I didn't think of that! An imaginary version of Genji? Is that who Genji wishes he could be?
なるほど。私の攻撃も一切通じない連中がいるようです。
Damn. Well, if we're going with, I guess, the human theory, there was no longer any point in Virgilia trying her own magic spear. Some of the goats must also have decided that her existence was fictional as well, and she would no longer be able to hurt them. Who are they saying she's from then? All of these great demons, great witches, high-level furniture, and weapons were overcome with fear of the crowd that surrounded them, a crowd that would not be affected by any of their attacks.
どうすんのよ、私たち。最後の一発まで戦うのだ。貴様らの戦士は許可しない。
You don't have permission to do that? Ooh, it really does sound like Satan now. A shriek from one of the goats became a signal for the wall of them to break. They pushed forward with gaping mouths and foul breath. Ooh. Throw a fucking breath mint while they have that shit open then. Each trying to reach their prey first, trying to return the fictional creatures to nothingness. Virgilia leapt in front of and held several of the sisters, who had fallen onto their butts, overpowered by the ferocity of the approaching goats. However, even Virgilia was a fictional creature to these goats. They could chew through her like cotton candy. Oh shit! Was that a punch? That was a right hook! To the body! Renov threw himself at the oncoming goats. Even he would be chewed apart easily. Knowing this, Renov leapt forward. Oh, he's on their ass. That's fucking right, bitch. Look at him. He's a butler. He's a fucking gentleman. Renov is fantasy. Alright. Says that there. What the fuck are you then? You're saying they're fantasy? I'm looking. Look at who the fuck you are, bitch. Oh shit. Renov slammed his right fist into the side of the goat's face. And then the left one? As soon as he pulled it back, he swung his left leg into the goat's gut, then spun around in a reverse roundhouse and caught the goat again. Damn, bitch. Renov knew he could do less damage than a mosquito bite against those who didn't accept its existence. This was what it meant to face an anti-magic defense of Endless Line. They're very fucking adamant about that. Oh, he threw a left one in. The goat swung its log-like fist with a sound like a storm. He could dodge that. What did I say, man? We're gonna dodge that shit. Renov dodged by a hair. To move to the side, bitch, step back, step to the side. If he had been an instant slower, the massive arm would have crushed his head like glass. Look at him. Look at him being so smooth. Renov grinned and tried to act tough. He had already abandoned everything. There was nothing he could do here and now, except become a shield to buy time. And that's the fucking magic he always uses. He had already chosen to abandon his life for this. Damn, they're psyching themselves up. saying this shit. They're building their own resolve, not just denying them. You spit. Are you Erica, bitch? She teach you that? Oh, there, that fucking mouth again, bitch. There it is, bitch. Throw the fucking menthol in that shit. Throw a fucking breath mint in there. I'll probably animate that shit in if I fucking remember to. But the goats kept coming, trying to feast on Renault. None had any pretensions of making this a one-on-one fight. Really? They don't give a fuck? Nothing mattered except chewing apart fantasy. Even just a nibble. As they gnashed those ruthless jaws and fangs, they gathered around Renault. No honor in them fuckers, they just, all of them together, they're coming at him. Renault's foot hit something and he stumbled. Oh shit. Left and right uppercut. In the same instance, several massive arms reached out and lifted him up. No! That fucker denied their magic! Look at how calm he's saying this. Oh shit. An elbow rammed itself into the massive, hideous jaws that were trying to chew Renault's head. They were going for the head? Of course. The goat did moan. That did nothing but deprive just one of the goats of his right to the first bite of Renault's head. Many jaws opened wide, trying to crush him and throw him down into those heartless stomachs, which would permit no heartwarming fantasies to exist. Damn, bitch. He really fucking believes it. Sliced him in two. Sliced him in two? All of the many arms lifting Renault up were sliced off. Oh, sliced the arms in two. The seven sisters used this chance to fly forward and grab Renault, dragging him back. I fucking knew Zelanda was gonna do that. The fuck are you just cut up?
そうか。相手がミステリーを主張するのなら。
Blood red longsword in hand, Zelanor slowly walked forward. Behind her walked Will, tapping his back with his black blade.
ファンタジーじゃねえってなら聞こうじゃねえかお前らの推理
皆さんのご考説
Fuck, I should've let them speak. The crowd of goats stepped back, because they're fucking scared. They know they're gonna get cut the fuck up, knocked the fuck out, dropped the fuck down, and stepped on, spit on, slapped. Though they have been so vicious against the fantasy creatures, they stepped back when faced with this pair, wielding swords of mystery.
このゲーム版で行われた密室殺人の数々
Oh, so
ど
many.
れからでも受けて立ちましょう
違うぜ受けて立つのは俺らじゃない
そうでしたミステリーとは挑むなぜに私たちが受けて立たなくていいの
分かってんだ
You're the ones in the hot seat now. You hearing this fucking song, bitch? This inspirational ass fucking song? Look at her. Bluetooth cut the goats apart. That Bluetooth dwelt within each and every one of the riddles and Beato's game so far. Games so far. What about the locked room with the chain? First game, second Twilight. What about the locked room of the chapel? Second game, first Twilight? Well, if we're talking about the first game, second Twilight with Ava and Hideyoshi, I made a theory that either it's obvious someone was already. No, wait, we already know what happened. Fucking Genji, all of the servants, including all of the servants, were fucking in on it. So I mean, they could have easily just gone over there, and that's actually no, that's exactly what the fuck happened. And also, I said this thing, even if the chain was there, they could like cut one of the links off, right, and to where they're the only ones that know that that link is there. They unlock the door, then they undo that one link. The whole chain breaks apart. Not actually, but you know, hypothetically, right? You just move the chain, slide the bitch off, because one of the links are already cut. You just slip it over that opening, and then everyone can come in. Every one of the servants, Genji, Shannon, Ganon, well, whoever the fuck you want to say he's there, Beatrice, even Goldeye, I think he's into that shit. That's the first one. The locked room with the second game, I mean, again, I mean, all of the servants are in on it. I mean, it's so easy once you think about it like that. What about the trick of killing Nanjo? Third game, Ninth Twilight. I'll be honest, I forgot about that one. Oh, wait, no, I remember it now. There was no end to the blades. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at Will. Gracefully. He's not wasting a breath. Just taking care of business. The countless riddles Beatrice left behind became blades. Challenges that tore the goats apart. If they wanted to deny fantasy, they would have to make a counter argument. They would have to deal with every single trick as a mystery. However, although the goats spoke words of anti-fantasy, most of them had prepared no answer for the mystery. Because they're stupid. Well, every now and then, there was a goat who did have an answer. Okay, someone outside the Ushiromiya family, but there's no one outside of the family that's on here except for the servants. Yes. Yes, you know, that's actually true. Hey, if she cuts that shit up, I'ma be angry. I think he just killed himself. Huh. They're behind the sides. Really, you're just gonna rage quit like that? Fuck the rules. You think. You're not even sure? You're talking about something that you don't even know? Oh, there they are, Pierce, those fucking eyes again. This shit looks so cool. The whole crowd of goats charged them. In their fangs, each of them carried theories to crush Beato's locked rooms. The bodies of these goats were different than the ones who had become corpses so easily just now. They had mystery-style answers to several locked rooms, so it would take several blades hits to deal them a fatal wound. However, Beato had left many blades behind. All of them were exceedingly sharp, so the pair of inquisitors didn't think of this as a disparate battle. This was a mystery. The goal of a mystery is to use all your imagination and knowledge to challenge each of its riddles head-on. Doing this is the greatest enjoyment of the mystery genre. So they laughed. Both Will and Delanor laughed. With smiles of admiration at those theories the goats had put everything they had into, they countered with blades from all of the locked rooms. The crowd of goats was no longer an encirclement, but a great wave threatening to swallow the pair up. And yet, the pair repelled the enemy without giving an inch. They resisted firmly, cutting through the tsunami of wailing goats. It was like an ice-breaking ship knocking a path through a frozen sea. They entered the lock. Oh. Oh my god. Even I know that's gonna be denied. Come on. I mean, this was stated so many times. I did not even think about that, dude. Are you kidding? I swear, if that gets accepted. Look at her, bitch. Shit, she looks so cool. Then what is the point of everything? Delander hesitated for just an instant. After all, this cliched and simple theory managed to get around both Beato's locked room and the Nox dick clock. Oh shit. Delander saw nothingness inside the goat's massive jaws. Shit. Nearly fucking had us. Surely, the jaws of that goat had closed over Delanor's head. However, that upper and lower jaw were no longer connected, so the upper half slid off to the side. The ghost didn't give the pair enough time to have a nice long chat about mystery. The next massive figure immediately enveloped them. Will's blade drew a diagonal slash across its chest, but it only cut through its clothes, leaving no wound. Well, that's sus. Delander also hit it with her longsword, but still, it just cut its clothes without leaving a mark on its body. Could it be that this goat had a theory that didn't violate Nox or Van Dyne? Well, what is it? Oh, that? In an attempt to stop the goat from saying any more, Will and Delander hit it with blades from every locked room, as well as stakes from the 10 Commandments and the 20 rules, but none of it had any effect. Slowly, the goat clenched its massive fists together and raised them up high. What is he gonna say? Roar. Will slammed into the goat giant with his body. Though its massive bulk bent back slightly, Will was still leaping into a death trap. However, if he hadn't done so, he wouldn't have been able to protect Delander. The goat grabbed Will. It lifted him up and held him high in the air. It was like a little kid showing off his favorite toy and waving it around. Van Dyne and Hawks are useless for making theories? Then what is the point of any of the red then? The goat's massive hands closed on Will like a vice, and all the bones in Will's body creaked. What? That's his answer? we're back to square one. What did he do? Will's head was lowered, so his face couldn't be seen. However, the arm of the goat holding him was shaking. The embrace of those log-sized arms with superhuman strength was being slowly pushed away by Will's shaking arms. Look at them.
高潔なルールで挑むその姿勢を誇るもんなんだよ。勝てば卑怯でいいのか、どんなに気高く戦っても負ければ意味はないのか。勝ち負けじゃねえだろ。戦う気高さを誇るもんだろ。
Damn. It's about applauding the will to fight in the most, what did he say, meaningless or hopeless circumstances? The goat's arms were now spread wide, and it looked as though Will was now the one pushing it back. Will's face was covered in shadow and couldn't be seen. Just like love? Or it?
ミステリーを語るやつがよ。俺は一番気に入られんだよ。
Oh shit. Is that supposed to be mad in a way? Will slammed his forehead into the goat's now unprotected head.
ミステリーを語るな。思考で戦う姿勢を誇れ。ミステリーを語るな。二度と思考の停止を誇らしげに語るんじゃねえ。
God damn, bitch. All these fucking Will headbutted the goat over and over again. His forehead was gushing blood, torn apart by the goat's fangs, but it kept on headbutting. Van Dyne and Knox may be behind the times. The mystery genre does progress with time, just like the worlds around it. However, there's one thing that must never change. That is pride. What is a knight proud of? Knight's proud of, not a victory. He's proud of the courage that lets him stand up to anyone without fear. Will couldn't forgive this kind of coward who could turn tail from a fight and then brag about it. People who call themselves mystery fans, but who have no pride, were the only ones Will just couldn't bear. The goat, unable to put up with this anymore, threw Will down onto the floor. Then he lifted up his fists again, determined to crush Will to pieces this time.
お前は俺を叩き潰すな。だがそれはお前の勝利じゃねえ。お前は自らのプライドを自らの手で叩き潰すんだよ。
He's so pissed because he can't come up with anything. What? A fist like a cannonball swinging down towards him was the very last thing Will saw before he shut his eyes.
思考停止は
Who the wait, is that... Was that...
このゲームじゃ敗北ってことになってるぜ。
Battler. Battler smashed his fist into the goat's mouth, and smashed teeth bounced off the ceiling. Damn, bitch! Oh shit!
ミステリーであることを諦めたってことだぜ。ってことは、お前にとってはこのゲームはファンタジーってことだな。
Battler lifted up his arm. Realizing that this was a signal, Lucifer and Chester 00 jumped.
思考を止めたならお前はもう舞台の上にいるべき役者じゃねえ。偉そうに語ってないで観覧席でポップコーンでも食ってろよ。
The goat lifted his fist again, then swung it down at Battler like a hammer.
ファンタジーに屈したなら
ただの的でしかないね。
それはすなわち私たちの存在を認めるも同じということ。
That's right.
敵識別を開始。魔法攻撃可能な個体を HMD にマーキング。
ファンタジーに屈服してる子は私たちが相手してあげる。
推理があるならば我らが伺いましょう。
そういう輩は大歓迎だぜ。敬意を示して全力で受け止めてやらあ。
おっと、しかしここはバトラ様の見せ場のようです。
ミステリーもファンタジーもお前ら自慢のご考説をゆっくりと拝聴しているところだから。しかし今回はお前らのゲームじゃない。お前ら未来のかけらがどんなに否定しようと俺は折れるわけにはいかねえんだよ。
A golden glint gathered in Battler's hand. It was so bright that the whole hall was bathed in gold. Golden butterflies flitted about as though the whole hall was being swallowed up by the golden land. Oh, that's his golden sword! Battler lifted his golden longsword high.
ミステリーもファンタジーレアとのゲームに挑む姿勢は大いに結構。歓迎もする。だが俺のこの最後のゲームの否定だけは絶対にさせねえ。眠る者の尊厳を傷つけ不謹慎を知れ。
Look at that. Oh man, I love that we get to see the gold on him. A slice of the golden longsword flooded the hall with a sea of golden light. Damn, bitch, everything got fucked up by that? Then, the whole group of goats, filling the hall with noise, turned into clouds of gold butterflies and scattered. Even so, only about 100 of them had been wiped out. Before long, the massive crowd of goats outside will probably come pouring in like seawater through a hole in the bottom of a ship. Titanic?
ガートルードたちの封印はもう少しだ。すまない。もうしばらくここを持ちこたえてくれ。
もちろんだよバトラ卿。
それくらいしか私たちに見せ場はないし。
お前らも少しは戦ってもいいんだぞ。
だって
Why?
私たちは
We're
司会者だし。
MCs. What do you mean by that? Their excessively blunt refusal drew a few strained breaths. However, it had lessened the tension in the room just a bit. Well, that's nice. They're helping out in a way still.
ここは私たちにお任せを。これ以上の侵食を許しはしません。そして私たちの誰も決してかけることはありません。
無論です。なぜなら私たちもバトラ級のゲーム版の大切なコマなのですから。
The Seven Sisters of Purgatory and Chester Sister troops, and everyone else nodded forcefully.
ああ、頼むぜ。みんな、エンジのための最後のゲーム、絶対に守るぞ。
Look at that bitch. We're all fucking fine together. That is cute. Where'd he go?
下はなんとか持ちこたえてね。
黄金鏡の扉もゆっくりと開き続けているぞ。まだ時間がかかるがな。
そういうわけだ。俺たちも時間を稼がねえとな。
The sea of goats that covered the ground below them was jostling about more and more. Even by now, even the sea surrounding the island had disappeared. They drunk the sea? The horizon was gone, and the chewed up island was now floating on an eerie emptiness like space. The ghosts that flitted the edges of Rokkenjima seemed to be spilling off the sides. You serious? They're fucking falling?
ゲームマスターがいてコマが揃ってさえいればいつかゲーム版などまた広げられる。ゲームなど人が2人揃いさえすれば何だってできるのだから。
そうだな。エンジェル
例のあれはどこへ隠したの？
そうだ。礼拝堂はどうだって？
まだ残っている。
Obviously. That's where they are. The chapel looked like a white building floating in a pitch black sea of goats. Yes, this was strange. There was no way those goats, who consumed everything, would go out of their way to avoid just the chapel.
エンジェルはあそこだ。
Fuck. Am I gonna have to make the... Dude, that is creepy. I love it. I love it. Outside the chapel was a sea of goats. Very soon, the earth around the chapel would be eaten away, and it would probably end up floating on nothingness. The rampage of the goats, as they devoured everything and chanted tragedy they imagined with one voice, truly made a lot of noise. However, none of that reached the inside of the chapel. Damn, opening the door. Angie finally broke the magical seal on the entrance and stepped inside. The seal was supposed to be unbreakable by anyone. However, in the face of Angie Beatrice, Witch of Truth, the one who sought the truth and could sweep aside all forces that prevented her from finding it. No barrier was absolute. I hope this doesn't sound too random, but she reminds me, like, doesn't she look like she just belongs in fucking Fire Emblem for some reason? To me, anyways, she reminds me of, like, maybe a fusion between Lucina and the bride class in Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm sorry if you don't know what I'm talking about. A single book, tightly locked, rested on the altar. It was the hidden diary that Ushiromiya Eva had written in, even in her later years. The book of the single truth. It was the one that Featherin had shown her in the world of 1998. This time, I have the key. I gripped the golden key that sat in my pocket, the key Oni-chan gave me. As I approached the altar, I saw that the book of the single truth was wrapped in a strange bending of the light. The book of the single truth was sealed in something like a crystal. It was a seal made by the Game Master's authority. This was on a different level than the breakable magic seal on the chapel door. No matter how Angie used her power as a Witch of Truth, this couldn't be broken by anyone except the Game Master. However, this time, Battler wasn't the only Game Master. Angie slowly approached the altar.
エンジェル、素直にそなたの言うことを聞くだろうか。
俺の妹なら素直には聞かねえだろう
な。
ならばどうする？
力ずくしかねえだろうぜ。
At that moment, a fierce impact hit the pair of them. Beata was flung away, and Battler was sealed inside a massive crystal that extended up to the heavens.
なんだこりゃ。
バトラー、なんだこれは。
This is burn, isn't it? It was a barrier, a massive cage of crystal. Battler was shut inside a crystal cage like a tower, so large that you had to look up to see the top.
ベアト、お前はエンジを頼め。
そなたはどうする？ これを一人で内側より破れるというのか。この結界は
Locked room. Are you kidding? Yep.
誰がこんなものを。
It's fucking burn.
俺に密室で挑もうとするやつなんて一人しかいねえぜ。どうやら最後の客がようやく到着したようだな。
Our final guest.
行けエンゼを頼む。
Beato left Battler to handle this on his own and headed for the chapel. Battler took a deep breath, then smiled daringly. I mean, it's Burn, isn't it? Or who the fuck else could it be? Hold on, let me look really quickly at characters and try to come up with, okay, who could it be besides Burn? Maybe this bitch? Besides Burn, Featherin. It's fucking Featherin, right? It's Ow Ow. Which, by her alleged glory and memory, have disappeared into the past. Omitted she wears. Oh fuck, whatever. I gotta read that at the end. Oh my stupid ass, it's fucking Erica. The answer was a laugh. Yeah, that's right. That laugh is enough.
元気そうじゃねえか。
退屈ではありませんでした。だって信じてましたから。
だろうな。俺も信じてたぜ。
Fucking Erica. Oh shit, he's back to regular old Battler. Battler flung off the cape of the territory lord. It would only get in the way. And it would be rude. A rude way to welcome his final guest.
あの暗い深淵は次にあなたに再会できたならどんなミステリーで戦ってやろうかと思案するには実にちょうどいい場所でした。
この水晶の檻は俺たちの決闘のリングってわけか。逃げ場なしのチェーンデスマッチってわけだ。
思えば私たちいっつもチェーンの密室をめぐって戦ってましたね。
ならそうするか。まさにチェーンデスマッチってわけだ。
私に準備はありますがあなたはどうです？
あるさ。言ったろ。俺も信じてたって。
At the same time, they both brandished their mysteries, sealing the other in a chained, locked room.
来い！フルドエリカ！
Alright, bitch, let's fuck this bitch always fucking us up. This bitch always standing in our fucking way. Look at her. Who's she pointing the finger at? What? No, oh, she's doing that shit again where she fucking changes her fucking words. She's excited. I know she is. At the same time, they were both sealed inside a locked room, locked with a chain. Of course, it was easy to set up and unset the chain from the inside. However, stepping into their opponent's chained room would be difficult. They were fighting to the death with two chain-locked rooms at once. There could be no better locked room duel for this pair, who had battled with theories concerning chained rooms so often.
フルドエリカは自殺である、事故死である、病死である。他殺以外のあらゆる理由による死亡である。
自殺じゃないです、事故死じゃないです、病死じゃないです。ちゃんと私はあなたに殺されますよ、バトラさん。
What are we referencing?
扉の隙間よりの毒ガスによる殺害である。部屋に注水しての溺死である。部屋の空気を枯渇させての窒息死である。
毒ガスではありません、溺死ではありません、窒息死でもありません。
Oh shit, okay.
密室殺人に毒ガス、溺死、窒息死。
I've come up with a couple of these theories.
おかしいだろ。面白いだろ。
ぐるっと
Look at this
後ろからバ
bitch.
トラは自殺である、事故死である、病死である。今度はあんたの密室を試します。
赤き真実、後宮バトラは死殺である。
What?
気はない。背中にざっくりなんてどうだ。
Okay. Look at that. Look, all these. They're using every single fucking effect right now.
密室はそうでなくては。
ならお前もやってみるか。
受けて立ちましょう。赤き真実。フルドエリカは死殺である。狂気。
What?
背中にざっくり。
面白い。お前の密室ぶち破ってやる。
Oh, this bitch is always gonna be a thorn in our fucking side.
これは何の真似？
バトラは今所用で忙しい。しばしわらわが
He's dealing with some bullshit out there. Miyato had sealed the chapel with a locked room barrier. Unless that riddle was smashed with blue truth, Angie wouldn't be able to leave the chapel. After shrugging impatiently, Angie finally faced Beato.
あんたと直接戦うのってこれが初めてなのかしら。
Yeah, and you hated her for so fucking long too.
そうなる。よかろう。手合わせしよう。
At first we believed she was the reason we could never escape. And in a way she is.
ここにはバトラはおらぬ。わらわはバトラがおらぬ。ちょいと手加減を忘れるのでね。
あら不思議ね。私もそういう将軍に。
完全なる密室にてそなたを殺した。窓も扉も他すべてのいかなる方法を持っても
Oh,
外部
look
との
at
出入り
her
はでき
fish.
ぬ。
This is the original fucking Beato, at least the one we
付
know.
き合ってあげるわ。あんたのゲーム。
Dude, every fucking body is fighting each other now. Or fighting someone. Fighting, and more fighting. Everyone is throwing hands. Everyone. Battler, Angie, Beatrice. I guess you could say Burn. No, Burn and Lambda. They are. I mean, Burn set this up, but she just is hiding in the shadows, at least for now. Everyone. Renault, my boy Renault. We haven't seen him in so long. Virgilia. The sisters. Everyone. Delanor. My boy Will. Leon. He's hiding with everyone else. All the other humans. Dude, we're getting so close. We're like fucking 6, 7... We're like 7 episodes away from ending this shit. 7 episodes away, I think.